Hi everybody, welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Justin Herbert balling out. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Justin Herbert getting it done. My goodness, 3rd and 8, red zone. This is too damn easy. Now, I get it. The Giants don't look fast. That's just the truth of the tape. But Justin Herbert doing some really special things right here. Nice little design off the option to the right with a little 7. Again, great job with his eyes. Driving the ball outside the numbers, far hash, too damn easy. Really too easy. So what's going on here? A really common combination down here to the bottom of the screen of a 7 or corner with an option route. Kind of skip off, and then you can usually get the opportunity to go either way. And the reason I say option is at the top, you can see him kind of chatter his feet a little bit, usually meaning that he can go in or out or hook up if it's just wide open zone. Quarterback-wise here, holding his eyes down the middle of the field, and then you have to have the capacity to drive this thing because it is a little late with the timing of it. Shutter, and then get out of that thing and throw an absolute strike. And it looks like his eyes are in the backfield, and he looks like he's a little slow, to put it nicely. But still, great throw, nice execution. 3rd and 8 in the red area. See that little top of the route down here by the wide receiver? Come on there, chop. Get out of it. I mean, just really nice. Beautiful ball placement. Again, base from Herbert. No heel click. All his cleats in the ground. Drive that thing. Just beautiful dime. Love to see it. From the back end here, you can really see the eyes that he's working with here. So holding his eyes down the middle of the field, then snap over. Boom. Just real subtle. Down the middle, snap. There it is. And then have the capacity to drive that thing. My goodness. Laser. Hand it to him. Number of really nice throws in this game, obviously, with one huge special one that we'll get to. Right here, 3rd and 4. Dialed up. You know, got man beaters all over the place, got runaways all over the place. Again, Giants not looking fast. This is not a Giant hate video, but the film is tough. Watch it here going left to right with the shallow coming across. Really nice job. And then just runaway, it's punt return right. But we've got winners all over the place. It looks like here, normally how you read this thing out, if you're going to read, if it's going to work itself out to be some iteration of 4 verticals here, and really it's, to me, that's not a great way to describe it, but it's the bones of it. And what I mean by that is you get that special running across, you get a vertical threat, and then you run a shallow underneath. Now, it doesn't always work out just like that, but he certainly could get the ball right here on a runaway for a big chunk. Now, if you love your matchup, if you know your guy's going to run away from him, I'm not sure that they do. Here, I think they get a little fortunate with just some slow, poor coverage. But we've got winners all over the place. You know, you got an in winner. You got a go winner potentially down here to the bottom of the screen. You got the shallow winning. I mean, it's a good day to be spinning it. But it helps to throw an absolute seed. Perfect handoff. Those are not the easiest throws. I know they don't look far and they're not far. But when you've got a guy smoking as fast as he can going across you, it's just tough to gauge those things. And the offensive line does a nice job. Watch him pick up this stunt right guard center. Be able to see that right guard come all the way back, but take that hit off right there. It's just a really nice job. This is not O-line school, but I will say pass pro-wise, I love the depth that they're getting here to be able to pass these things off. They're not at the line of scrimmage. And then that's just, I mean, run away from him, bro. My goodness. Fortunate that he stepped out of bounds where he did. Next one here, just a huge out to the field, a little speed out. Absolute picture perfect fundamentals here from the back end. I'll really slow it down here the next time we watch it, but all his cleats in the ground, slight dovetail to get lined up, and then obviously the capacity to rip a speed out to the field. If that speed out to the field wasn't there, again, so we've got options here. So this is usually some iteration of an alert or one, however you want to think it. And then we've got shallow coming across. So you got options coming into your face. But when we get to the back end here, really pay attention to just this subtle little 3-step and all his cleats in the ground in that back foot. And he's lined up to drive that thing. It doesn't happen by accident. He really, when you watch the entire video, not just this video, but the all 22, you can see him. I mean, look at that. He's lined up at the top of this thing. Turn. That's lined up right where he's going to go. Beautiful. All his cleats in the ground, lined up, subtle, but super detailed, and just a strike outside the numbers. I mean, making it look easy. Obviously, dude has a cannon. But I just love to see the footwork here. I mean, look at all his cleats in the ground. Look at his hips sunk, shoulders level, eyes level. I mean, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field, snap it over. I mean, whew. My goodness. Perfect. Just absolutely outstanding. And then the throw here that, you know, everybody's probably seen 8 billion times. I didn't realize it was 3rd and 11 when he let this thing go. You know, I don't even know. I think obviously the throw is the most kind of unbelievable part of this, surreal part of it. He just throws him open. He just throws it beyond the coverage, which is pretty ridiculous. Well over 60 yards here in the air. Takes an L really at left tackle. Otherwise, this is really just a clear route. And I think the most impressive thing for me is the fact that he even sees it. No, that's not true. The throw. I keep saying that, but his vision is as impressive, I think. Right here, they're running a little in with a little shallow across here. And this is where I would imagine he's trying to go with the ball here. This hook defender gets depth. We're going to throw it to the shallow, checking it down. If he drives the shallow, we're going to rip the in right behind it. Up here, this is basically, it's either a middle field read or a clear. And we've got a variation of a circus or a 7 down here. But the fact that he can take his drop, see the L here at left tackle, be able to have the wherewithal and speed and agility to be running full speed, throttle down, and let that thing rip 60 yards. I mean, get the hell out of here. Special. So watch that in up top. Maybe, you know, that I think that hook defender does a good job of not driving down on the shallow. So probably going to end up just checking it down there. But he's out of there before he even gets to the drop. And then to be able to see it, I mean, when does he make the decision to throw this thing? Watch him settle it right there. He's going to throw it. I mean, the guy is not by the 2 safeties yet. He's going to throw it, what, 30 plus yards from where the receiver is down the field? And then the other part about this, not only the vision and the throw, but he's getting hit. Y'all, he's getting hit. Now, it's not hitting his arm, but the DN's left hand is on his body. I mean, look at, he's getting hit. What? I mean, I didn't see that from the TV broadcast or the wide press box view. I mean, he is getting hit and the ball is in his hand. And then he just throws the coverage. Look at my man Dan Fouts in there. He loves it. That's strong. What is he, standing on a table? Boom! I mean, that's a ridiculous play. It really is a ridiculous play. This next one here, nice design. Whether you call this like the shallow spike or the sneak. Sneaking that sniffer back out the other way. Again, you know, ridiculous throw. Really throws him open. This to me is not a great call versus this coverage. And you roll the dice sometimes with these trick-em-dick-em plays. But, you know, I mean, again, guys, that's a lot of space in man coverage. How the hell does that happen? I'm not trying to pick on the Giants defense, but come on. So scheme-wise here, what's going on? We are going to shift. Basically get that kind of double sniff look. We are going to sell the run. So we're doing some run action. And there's different kind of theories about how you do this here. They're to go on split flow, outside zone, run action. You're going to run this over. You're going to run a big boy post. And then we're really going to sneak this sniffer out. So he's going to pretend like he's blocking. And then he's going to pretend like he's running the shallow and then spike that thing right there. Now, the reason I don't love this play in this situation is because this man, it's really hard to get this to work. And it does just because the guy's not fast enough. But he's got him man-to-man. So he's not really trying to come up and get into this run fit. He's got this guy man-to-man wherever he goes. So he sees him sneak out. He just tries to get right by him. And then I think he's surprised that he spikes this thing and gets vertical and there's just too much space. It's also a great throw, but I think this is always to me more of a bit of a zone play. But I think that makes it even more impressive from Herbert. I mean, the guy's running away from him. It's obviously not great defense, but it's a beautiful throw back across your body. The other thing about this throw, I think the most impressive thing here, just looking at the space and time, is you can't put a whole lot of air on it. So it's like a pseudo touch drive throw. You got to get it up and down before that middle field player can come over and make the play. And yeah, you've got a post and an over going the other way, but you can't lay your guy out to dry there. And that's really what Herbert does with just pinpoint accuracy down the field. Just beautiful. So watch 5 right here from the back end. He's going to fake block. Then we're going shallow. And then we spike that thing vertical. Boop. I mean, look at the space. But again, look at the throw. The throw is perfect. I mean, it really is. And you can tell it's not a huge rainbow because it never even leaves the screen. I mean, you can track that thing the whole way. That gets it up and down. Nice little knockdown 3-wood there. Beautiful. Love it. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Then if you want even more quarterback school content, check out the quarterback school Patreon community. Usually 3 to 4 videos a month, long form videos usually, kind of deep dives, full games usually. Get a chance to really create the environment of what it's like in an NFL quarterback room. So talking all sorts of details, pass protections, pass concepts. If that is something you are into, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. And then if you are looking for the absolute premium content that we offer at the Quarterback School, check out the Quarterback School courses. Have a number of different courses. Have a free course on the quick game. Have courses on RPOs, how to beat every coverage, pass protection, tempos, you name it. There are a bunch more in the pipeline. So excited to share those. As always, thank you for your support. Let's keep this video going. Here we go. We got a little bunch. Get to a 2x2. This is impressive. This reminds me of like young Roethlisberger. He's hot here. They're, again, defense malfunction on a number of issues. They're bringing 7. We've got 6 blocking. Now, I mean, the guy's right in his face. He's hot. He turns down the flat throw because the corner kind of clouds into it or lucks into it, depending on how you want to look at it. But let's talk about this one and get to where they snap the ball here. So one of the bummers about condensed formations, in my opinion, is that, you just don't get a chance to really see what's going on front-wise, because everything's muddled and a little bit tighter. But we've got 6 blocking. So we've got the back and we've got the 5 offensive linemen. They're bringing 7. So the 4 down, and we'll call them the 3 linebacker types. On the back end, this is a disaster. One of these 2 guys is wrong. Okay, so because when they come out here and run these routes, one of these guys is uncovered. So defensively, shocker, disaster. But quarterback-wise here, they're bringing 7. We have 6 blocking. Someone is going to be a free runner. Okay, so everyone is blocked except my man right here. So he's running free in the B gap. You are trying, it looks like he knows he's hot. He's got a flat and a stick. Normally, the flat is the easy hot throw. 2 lines through it, makes an H, hot, you're welcome again. I know I say that a lot on this channel. This turns into a cloud corner. So how they come over here and make their adjustment, basically, it might not be a cloud corner. It might just be he's got the first one out, whatever. They pseudo-banjo this thing, however you want to say it. But he goes to throw the flat, and the corner drives it. Well, he's still got a guy running free in his face, but he's got the wherewithal to not only turn it down, so he's going to go throw it, turns it down. He's then able to have the strength to be able to rip that thing with his core back to the stick. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts here to throw a stick and turn down a flat, but this is not easy. I mean, I know everybody's going to, and I love the other throw, but I mean, turn down the flat because the corner drives it down here. Got a guy running free in the B gap. Throw it to the stick, barely get hit. One more time, full speed. I mean, you guys, this is impressive stuff. My goodness. And yeah, it's all for a, short little gain. But that's a great play. It's really a thing of beauty. Watch 55, the right linebacker. He's freeing the B gap. What? You're just holding on to it, and then barely get hit. Beautiful. Last one here, little touchdown pass, corner, 3rd and 1. Great design here. Giants are screwed here based on leverage. This is a really tough play. I mean, everybody runs this. Again, quarterback-wise, if the defender has got his back turned, he's only covering the width of his shoulders, poor 55. Got no chance here. This is a tough ask defensively here for any linebacker to be able to cover a corner from a tight end. So they shift. And then what's going on here? This is what most people call power pass. So we are going to run a corner where we get the touchdown, and we're going to run a flat. The whole offensive line is turning to the left. The back's coming downhill, and usually he's got the end man on the line of scrimmage, or the first guy outside the tackle, I should say. So he's responsible for this guy, the tailback. If they bring 2, it's on the quarterback. You got to throw the hot flat. So normally the read is 1 here, 2 here. So clean this thing up. Here's the corner. Look where the guy who's covering the corner is aligned. And it's even worse from the end zone. I mean, good luck, right? Because you got the flat covered because this guy's outside leverage of the flat. So, I mean, it's just, you got no chance. And 55 actually does a decent job of getting his body in the way, but it's just too much to say, hey, fit the run and go cover the tight end to the corner. Again, check out his back turn. Once he let that thing go, got no chance. Again, beautiful throw right on him. Maybe a little low, but that's being super picky. I mean, look where 55 is. He's supposed to cover the corner? I mean, no, not happening. Beautiful throw, great execution, good day. So that is a wrap. Justin Herbert really just kind of abusing the Giants on a number of different levels. Some absolute spectacular throws, really, multiple ones. Obviously going to get a lot of highlights with the massive 60-plus yard bomb, which I think from the All-22 actually makes it better, which is hard to describe in and of itself because it was so impressive in real time on the broadcast view. But my goodness, what a special throw. Special dude. Thanks so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.